Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome back. My name is TK, and I'm a full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. Today, we're gonna go over like quite a bit of sales I've had over the weekend. I was hoping for it to be a little bit better, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. It's been pretty good. First off, we got this Polo Ralph Lauren men's black waffle thermal sleepwear shirt. This one actually, I took an offer for $5 plus shipping on that, so it's not bad. I mean, it's not the best, but what can you do? Anyway, up next we have this Bose Wave music system remote. This was the remote control only. It was tested, had a good battery and everything. Sold for $17.09, free shipping on that one. All right, we have the Sailor Moon Venus plush. I remember loving that anime when I was younger, but it's been a while since I've seen it. So there's that. Anyway, somebody sent me an offer for this one for 10 plus shipping, which I was kind of happy for because it's been sitting in my inventory for a while. So that's cool with me. Plushes are harder for me nowadays. So oh well. Up next, we have this Anthem PVA2. Now this is a two-channel amplifier, and this thing has been up and down. It did have this piece right here that go back, come on, that was broken. Um, so that took a while for that to sell. I had a lot of people like buy it and then cancel it and buy it and cancel it, and finally somebody sent me an offer for $230 free shipping, and I went ahead and accepted it, and getting it shipped out today. So hopefully all goes well with that one. Next, we have this Cortec Tourmaster tail bag for a motorcycle. So this is my second one I've sold of these. So somebody sent me an offer for this one for $30 plus shipping. I didn't even know what these were until recently. So that's cool. All right. Let's see. Up next, we have this Dyson vacuum cord charger, model number 205-720-02. This sold for $11.99, free shipping. So, and it sold pretty quick, actually. Next, we have this Democracy Absolution jeans, size 16. I took a chance on a whole lot of these a while ago. This, I believe, is my second to last one. So I'm really grateful these are starting to move. This sold for $19.99 plus shipping on that one. So it's pretty cool. All right, we got some Chacos up next. Size 9. This one, I believe, no, it sold for $15.99. I don't have any notes saying otherwise, so that works out for me. All right. We got these Merrell's men's jungle slides. These were like kind of weird. I took a chance on them. I'm not entirely sure why at the time, but it is what it is. It took a minute for this to sell. Let's see. Did I take any? Yep, I took an offer of $14 on this one just to kind of get it out of my inventory because shoes are a hit and miss for me, and sometimes I take a chance where you really probably shouldn't. So always look it up better than I do. Lesson. All right, up next we got this Hitachi, like it's a rice bowl replacement only. It's for a old Chimo-matic one. Honestly, I was a little surprised this thing sold as quickly as it did because I saw some of the bigger ones selling, so I decided to take a chance. This is that smaller one, and it sold for $16.99 plus shipping, and it sold in like 3 days, I believe, for this one, which was pretty awesome. All right, up next we have one that I was really glad to get out because this one's been taking up some space for me. This Lacoste bathrobe. This one I really thought was going to be better or sell faster. But hey, I'll take $19.99 plus shipping for that. It only sat for 4 months or something like that. I'll just get it out. Bye. All right. Up next, we got this Fitbit Versa 2. I did this one with some brand new bands. I found the Versa 2 in the bins initially. I was going to use it for myself. Ended up not really liking the square comparatively to the circle for the Galaxy Watch I have. So I decided to throw it up on here for $29.99 free shipping. I didn't make a whole lot on that after buying the charger and the bands, but it's what it is, I guess. At least I made something. All right, this one. Polar FT4 heart rate monitor watch. I found this at the bins, so it cost me essentially nothing, just because of how light it was. I had to buy a battery for it, which is like $6, but it sold in a day for $19.99 plus shipping. So if you ever see these out in the wild, if they're working, definitely pick them up. If they're not, it might be worth it if you decide it is, but just because of how light it is and depending on where you're getting it from. So, all right, up next we got this Domino's employee hat. I've sold a couple of these throughout the years. These are like this moves in a day. It goes pretty fast. So not mad about $10 plus shipping for something that cost me like, I don't know, 15 cents. Something like that. All right, I got these Etnies vert style skate shoes. I really thought that I was going to get better off of these just because of the condition they were in. They were in really good condition, actually, for skate shoes. But, somebody actually eventually sent me an offer for 15 plus shipping, so I went ahead and accepted that just to kind of get them out because they've been sitting for a while. So, I don't know. Take the chance if you want to. Don't if you don't feel like you should. That's what I'm going to say for pretty much everything in my life. All right, up next, I got this Sony ACE 455 like Walkman Discman adapter, the power supply. That one sold for $13.49, free shipping. I'm not entirely sure why I grabbed it, but I just decided that day I was going to. So here we are. All right, up next, this one was a terrible idea for me. I have no idea what I was thinking. I must have been like tired or something that day, but it was a Dell brand new in box, wireless, like a wired keyboard, but it sat forever and it didn't sell for much. It sold for $12, free shipping. So essentially, like I'm making pennies on it. Just don't buy this. This is a terrible idea. Don't follow my lead on that one. It's just not a good idea. It's bad. It's bad design. All right, up next we got these Puma like sweatpants, jogger type deals. That sat for a while too. Somebody sent me an offer on this one, I believe. Nope, they didn't. Never mind. Sold for $12, plus shipping. So happy to see it go. If it's gonna load, let's see. Let's go remote. These I always just grab regardless because they end up selling no matter what, especially if it's for like a heater or a fan around the summer or wintertime, depending. They don't take up no space. They don't cost anything at the bins. Usually, even at thrift stores, they don't cost much. This one sold for $9.59, free shipping. Doesn't take much to ship it though. So, like these, I usually would suggest just make like a quick little bit off of something that's super easy and no time put into it. All right, let's see. Up next, I found this. This is my second one. I found a better one before with the higher storage, but these Amazon Kindles, the 10th generation particularly, I've noticed, for some reason sells really well. They sell for a good amount. Somebody sent me an offer on this one for $45 plus shipping. Bought it from the bins. Literally got like maybe $3 into it, like not even probably. But hey, like that sold quick, sold fast. Check these out. Look out for these, particularly the 10th gen ones. For some reason, everybody likes those really smaller ones. I think I get it, but yeah, I guess for this it might work. I don't know. I don't read. All right, up next we got this official Braun electric shaver power cord, model 5690. This sold for $9.59, free shipping. This is one of those other ones again where it doesn't take much time, doesn't take much effort, pretty quick, doesn't cost much if you get it from the Goodwill bins. So, last but not least for this particular video, if it ever does load, a Hook Performance Men's Fishing Pursuit, I think it was called, long sleeve hoodie shirt type deal. It was a size 3XL. Somebody actually sent me an offer on this one for $20.69, which was a weird number, but I accepted it because I was interested in that. That was kind of crazy. Anyway, but got it out. Just recently picked this up. This sold within a week, so happy to get it in, get it out, get it on with life. Anyway, those are my sales from Saturday into this morning, which is Monday. It's 22 of them. They did pretty good. I sold some cards too, but that's going to be on a different video, different channel. But cool. If you guys have any comments or questions, or I can answer anything for you, let me know in the comments below. And until then, until the next time, y'all have a good one. Peace.